What's up? Welcome into your daily Buckeye Blitz for a Monday. Let's kick the week off right, talking Buckeye football. This is game week. Get up. It's game week. We got a live show tonight, me, Jeff, and Sean at 7:30 p.m. Eastern on YouTube, Twitter, and hopefully Instagram if I can get the gremlins to work properly. So, yeah, check it out. Be there. We'll be talking Buckeye football, getting ready for the Akron game. Get our score predictions, our microscopes, who we're keying in on for the Buckeyes, and then we'll talk about some of the national ranked games across the country. So, did I ever tell you my philosophy on betting on Florida State? Very simple. It's one rule only. Don't do it. Don't freaking do it. They always let you down. FU State. Jeez. So they shouldn't be ranked anymore, right? Number 10 team. Sorry, but I like DJU. I thought he was a good guy coming out of high school. Seemed like a good recruit. I don't know if Clemson broke him, Dabo, who knows? But he's not a good quarterback, man. He is not a good quarterback. And Florida State's in big freaking trouble with that team. They did not look good. And Georgia Tech looks better than we expected, but long season there. Forget about the ACC championship, FU State. All right. So today we're talking D linemen. The D line met with the media the other day. So Larry Johnson and his boys got some comments, and let's see what Larry and his boys had to say. Let's get into it. Larry said that he has 5 defensive ends that he can rely on to plug into the game at any moment. Jack, JT, Caden Curry, Kenyatta Jackson, and Mitchell Melton. Kind of a surprise there with Mitchell Melton, but he's been around a long time. Then you got Edric Houston and Joshua Mickens. They're both pushing to be the 6th man in the defensive end rotation. Larry said that they're still working their way to a 6-man rotation at D tackle as well. We got Tyleik Williams, Ty Hamilton, Hero Canoe, Caden McDonald, Jason Moore, and Taiwan Malone. He talked about Caden McDonald. He said that McDonald has a talent now to be able to play 35 plays a game, and that's what they're trying to get him ready for. So expect to see a lot of Caden McDonald this year. I love that. Coach Johnson said that Moore and Malone are both much stronger than they were last year. He said Mickens has come out of nowhere in this fall camp. He said Mickens has put on 20 to 30 pounds since last year. I remember last year he was like 223, 230, somewhere in that ballpark at 6'3". So that's way too light at the end in the Big Ten. Then he talked about Mitchell Melton. He said he's up to 263. He's put on some LBs, so that enables him to play the run better and not just be a pass rusher only, you know. LJ said that Melton has greatly improved, and he's very proud of Jack Sawyer becoming a captain. He said that Jack's been phenomenal. He's been different in a lot of ways. He's focused. He's really locked in to what he wants to be. He wants to be a great player. So let's see. Tyleik's up next. Let's see what he had to say on playing with Jack and JT and Ty Hamilton. He said, I came in with them. I want to leave with them, and I want to win something together with them. So I'm glad we made the decision to come back. He talked about the next wave of defensive linemen. He said they had a great camp. We're going to need them. It's going to be a long season. He talked about the 3-tech defensive tackles. He said D tackles are usually just guys that eat up space, but we're playmakers. We've got guys like Hero, Taiwan. We're not just here to fit the gap. We're there to fit the gap and make the play. Love the words. He talked about Ty Hamilton, his neighbor. Ty is definitely more of a leader now, and he leads as a great example for the young guys. He talked about where Tyleik talked about where he got better from last year. He said, I think I'm better everywhere. I think I've taken a big step since last year. I think the whole D line has. It's crazy that D line got better. Are you serious? I'll take it. Ty Hamilton, he talked about Tagra Shabola, the offensive lineman. He said he's a great player. He's a bigger guy, He has good pad level. Um, he talked about why Larry Johnson calls him a sleeping giant. He said, I don't talk too much, but I just let my play do what it does. So I don't have to say much, but I'm going to have you feel me when I'm out on the field. I bet. JT Tuimoloau up next. He said, he talked about Ohio State's defensive ends wanting to play violent this season. Hear that word a lot lately about the defensive line. He said, with all of us coming back, we knew something had to change, and the violent mentality and the people that came in here spoke to us, and Coach Jay preaching to us. That's been the type of mentality we want to play with. He talked about his individual goals this season. He said, my goal for me, as much as it would be great to have a Penn State game every week, it's hard. I just can't go chasing. I got to let it come to me. I got to stay in my wheelhouse, playing fast, playing physical, continue to be the player I am, and just bring that every week. That's what we want. Consistency. We love the flash plays, the splashy plays, but got to be consistent. We need it. What the? Mitch Melton on his mindset entering 2024. He said, I've never loved football so much until now. I think that was the biggest thing coming back, was trying to find a love for it, keep my confidence at a high level. I've done that, and I feel great. Melton said that Ohio State's defensive end room is one of the best groups in the country. He talked about his limited playing time last season. He said that they didn't know how much he could handle as far as number of snaps, how many plays he could handle per game. So said he gained trust by remaining healthy, learning his playbook this offseason, and the challenge for him will be staying consistent. Again, that word consistency, we always hear that woven throughout these conversations. But Melton wants to stay consistent and do his job every single play this year. I can't wait to see him out on the field. I think he's going to be a terror coming off the edge. And last up, we got Caden Curry. Curry said he's improved on playing fast, playing stronger, and his footwork this offseason. He said he and Kenyatta Jackson are coming into this year preparing to be starters. They're working like they're going to be top of the depth chart to avoid complacency, and they want to push each other. Curry said Edric Houston is a hard worker, has great length, which we love length, that, long strides, and strength. Length, strength, long strides, winning killer combo there. Curry said it would mean everything to win a championship at Ohio State because he's been through struggles here. He's gone through big game losses and hardships. He says, I just want to see the other side of it too. But don't we all, sir? Don't we all? You nailed it. Excellent quote there to close it out. So that is the D-line room. Looks good, feels good. I like my chances. I think they might be better this year. I can't wait to see these guys flying around. Mitchell Melton finally getting healthy, up to 263. That's got to be good for him. So, and let's see a lot of Caden Curry, Kenyatta, all those guys, and outside the starters, of course. But so I got for you today. Talk to you tomorrow. Don't forget, live show tonight, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. We'll talk to you later. Go Bucks.